is up, YouTube? We back with another one. Today we are going to be trying something different. So if y'all been watching for a while, y'all know we picked up this sponsor, and I was wanting to get one of these. Was the weed eater with the different attachment heads. I actually need to wear my protection ears more, but I have more blades too, but it has a chainsaw blade. So I'm thinking about taking this in here and cutting down all the small trees underneath of all of the big ones. That would be a lot easier for us, and it definitely would move a lot quicker if I could just go through and yank everything out of the way. So, but I threw away the instructions, so yeah. There's that part. So let's figure out how this goes on and how it comes off. Okay, it was just a pop off right there. Okay, all right. And I don't think this part comes off, if I'm not mistaken. All right. So I'm pretty sure this is the kit for it. And I don't think, what? If I'm not mistaken, I don't think that this part come off, but I may be wrong also. So let's find out. I think the plastic does come off. Does it? Did it come off? I know what it is. I think there's a screw right here at the top that lets it loose, if I'm not mistaken. And this is why you should keep instruction, guys. So totally. Oh yeah, hold on. There was a oh, that's what it was. You stick the thing in there to lock it, and then you turn it. That's how it comes off. Okay. Now I'm starting to remember. Let's tighten this back up. I know I wasn't tripping. All right. So we should be good to put the actual blade on. All right. Now, with the blade, there's a cup that goes on it. There's another bolt, a ring, a little ring, and then there should be like a pin to lock it in. Yep, there's a pin to lock it in. Now, is there a buffer too? All right. So there's that. So let's keep these parts together because we are going to need a weed eat one day. Let's put this chain saw feature on. So I'm going to assume it goes this way. All right, let's not lose the little pieces. And I already dropped it in this now. All right, boom. Ring. All right, and then a clip to keep it on. And then this cap. All right. Make sure this goes in there. I don't want to turn the dang on thing upside down, but I guess I'm gonna have to. All right, so that flips on perfectly. I'm almost sure it goes that way. If it doesn't, we're gonna have to take it off. Then you put the buffer on, if I'm not mistaken, like that there. And then it comes with a little locking ring. And then the bolt. So pretty good and simple and easy, or maybe. All right. Now you just need to rotate it. Oh, I'm going the wrong way actually. All right, now we need to lock it. By holding that part. And yeah, just tighten it up like so. This is actually easier than what I thought. I should have been done this a long time ago, to tell you the truth. I just was dreading finding it because I'm not organized right now, which I'm going to. I told, me and Amber had a talk last night, and I was like, I got to get organized in the shed. We're trying to figure out what we want to put on the shed as far as wood on the outside. We've gone with a lot of options in our head. We can't come to a mutual agreement on what we want to do. She wants to use pallets and do a rustic look, and I feel like I don't have the time to do the pallets because I kind of want it done now. You gotta put this pin in there. Hold on, I did this so wrong. What the heck am I doing? OMG. All right, you're supposed to put it through the same and then split it open. I don't know what I just did. All right, you put it in there. This ain't good because I don't have any needle nose pliers over here. But yeah, she wants to do pallets. I want to go get some needle noses. Hold on. All right, I'm back with the needle noses. All right, but yeah, she wants to use pallets, and then we just rip the pallets apart and board up the sides like that. We also talked about just using trees. Oh my gosh, don't tell me. Okay, I found it. We also talked about just using trees and doing trees all the way along the side of it, because I don't know if you guys know or not, but sheets of like the shed sheets that they have, you know, with the little design, not little designs, but the little cutouts in it and whatnot that they sell, are $45 a sheet. Holy cow. I mean, you're gonna need it's 8 feet in the back, I wanna say, so you'll need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably about, let's say about 10 sheets at $45. That's just crazy work, man. Crazy work. It's just crazy work. So, but hopefully this is going in the right direction. This blade, I don't know. We're gonna try it out and see, I guess. I have to get used to this thing too. And I wonder, does the pole go longer? Is this pole longer? Or is that as long as it goes? It might be as long as it goes. I may have to pull this piece up some too. Just thinking that the last time it was not comfortable using this. We'll try it out. We'll see. Let's see if we can't get it cranked up. We haven't cranked it up in a while. See how many. All right. We got gas in it. It definitely has oil in it. We've only used this thing, what, once or twice. Put a choke on. We might need to cut the start button on too. Oh crap. She cranked right up, y'all. It cranked right on up, didn't it? But it's choking out on me. We're gonna let it warm up. She ready to roll, bud. All right, let's put the belt on. This is only good with the belt. It's hard to use without the belt. What I got going on here. I need to move y'all back some so y'all can see. All right. Boom, boom. Boom. Okay. All right. Well, it was like a belt. All right. Yep. Here. And then this is where you clip in at. All right. All right. We are ready to roll. We're gonna try this on something easy before I take it all the way over there and then it doesn't work. So. It's definitely on backwards. It's on backwards. All right. I put it on backwards. So I'm guessing the print needs to face up. But yeah, that is, that's why I didn't want to go all the way over there. Because I figured I didn't know which way it turned. I did not do the research. So let's take this off. And get it put on the correct way. If we can. But yeah, we gotta figure out what siding we're gonna do. Ultimately, I think we came up with using the same exact, did I just do that again? Okay. All right, I found it. Using the same exact sheets of wood that we used on the chicken coop. I think that's what we came up with. All right, so we gotta turn this until, stick that in there like that. This actually needs to be turned the opposite. All right. We're learning. So I'm assuming this needs to go the opposite way because it was not ripping into that tree at all. And I just dropped another piece. Boom, boom, boom. Now I'm looking for a black piece in the ground. Come on, D'Angelo. Okay, I found it. All right, found it. Boom, boom. All right. So ultimately, we had it facing that way. It needs to be facing this way. That is the correct way. Then we can put this back on there. Okay. Place this here, like so. Probably should. All right. Yeah. It's like a washer. That goes there. And this goes here. Then we put the little black thing. Let me put the nut on. Well, but it's screws the opposite way. So therefore, it needs to screw this way. All right. Somewhat. Good. All right. I'm gonna have to turn this back up. I didn't want to turn it over because I already started the engine. I don't want. All right, the blade isn't all the way on, which can be a cause for very bad disaster. All right, now that's on. Boom, 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 and booyah. All right. Now that the blade is on, we can tighten said blade. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Make sure one more time for the roll. We'll need nothing flying off. And that's on almost. All right. All right, now let's put the pin back in. Y'all getting to see this process twice. Sorry, guys. We're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. We're going to get something accomplished today. For sure. For sure. All right. Put that pin in there. Pull the pin around. One goes the other way. One goes that way. All right. And we should be golden, guys. Why did I not think that the blade was going to be up with the words facing me anyways? I have no clue why I didn't think that in the first place. I really feel like this handlebars needs to come back some. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that because it doesn't feel comfortable, and I need it to feel comfortable or I will not be on this for very long. If it doesn't feel comfortable and natural to me as I'm using it, then I'm probably not gonna use it. And that was the only thing I didn't like about it, was it didn't feel comfortable. But I also don't think that I had the bars in the correct spot. Or can you even move the bars? I probably should loosen the bottom. I loosened out the wrong one. Also, pull the handlebars up, more upright. I will take the Allen wrench with me in case I don't like it. But I do need to move them back though. I think having them for is more for a short person. What? There's no Allen wrench for this one? This is one, maybe this is it. This Allen wrench looks to be a little bit bigger. Put my toolkit back in here. Oh, I broke out the mini chainsaw as well. Just trying to sharpen that up. All right. I've only used this thing once, so. Let's get this thing fitted for your boy. I think we should almost be ready to make some noise, y'all. We're gonna pull it back. It's about right there. Let's pull it on back. It's about right now. Tighten it back up. Oh, it moved on me. Make sure it's still in the right spot. There we go. My hand is cramping. That's crazy. I haven't had hand cramps in a while because I've been using my hands a lot. Or the muscles in them. All right. Well, let's give it another try. I guess we knew what was going on since we had a cut. We had it on backwards on the old chainsaw. So let's see. Oh yeah, it's on. Let's go. Let's go to work, y'all. We're gonna go to work. We gonna go to work now. So this is the right side of the pig paddock. And as you can see, it's mostly little sticks. There is trees here, but I wanted to get to this big old tree and have everything around it clear. So yeah, that was my ultimate goal. But because there were so many little sticks and trees, it was like, that's tedious, right? But when you come through with something like this, it isn't gonna be as tedious. So let's see how long it takes me to knock out this section right here, all right? So let's get ready to start the timer. All right, now we're not going to be cutting down the big trees. We're just going to be cutting down the small ones. Wow, that's the biggest one we cut so far. All right. Come on. All right. And I can cut it at length, right at the ground. All right, this might be the biggest one so far. All right, we got another big one. And this one is a cedar tree, so it's gonna be a little bit harder. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay. Woo! Woo! Okay. There's a tree stump behind it, so it's causing it to kick out. You gotta be careful of that one. Okay. We're starting to understand it, get a gist of what's going on here. All right. Holy cow. All right. No bending, no nothing. Just plain out cutting. How many trees have I cut so far? Holy cow. Wow. Look at this, y'all. All right, going for our biggest tree yet. It's about a 3-inch wide tree, I would say. Wow, we just cleared this whole path in no time. All right. In just that little bit of time, we made it all the way back here to the back. And this is where the back of the fence would go. We just cleared that path in no time, boys and girls. Wow. I could literally have this whole section cleared out, or at least down on the ground today. What was I doing this whole time by not using this? Holy cow. It's like a disaster, but that's business. This thing means business. So that is a pile back there that I had started when I made this 4-wheeler path. Now, we in here. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Easy. Oh yeah. Easy work, y'all. Easy work. This is so easy. And I can get it down to the ground. Look at this. Easy, guys. Wow. We pretty much got this whole section done. I just need to do over there. Let's go. We got this whole section knocked out, y'all. I'm gonna have to do the same thing on that side. It's the same kind of terrain. It's a bunch of little sticks. Another big boy. Well, just knocked down a good little front yard. So I knew that section was full of sticks and I wanted to just try it out, get comfortable with it. It works pretty good. I mean, literally, we just knocked out this whole section back here and now it's nothing left but big trees. So all we gotta do is go in, pull out the little trees, make a pile, and yeah, keep it moving, bud. But let's go back here to where the back of these other trees fell at, and let's see if we can't clean up some of this stuff back here before we get in here with the chainsaw and get this stuff chopped up. All right, so we made it over to the back side of what y'all been seeing this whole time. This is nothing more than just bushes, tree stuff on the dead trees on the ground. So we're gonna get in here with this, chop this up a little bit, and then we'll come back and cut down the rest of the stuff. This whole section back here, so let's get to work. Usually doing this, I would take the push mower and do it. This might be a lot easier than the push mower. All right. We have pushed our way to the back side of the trees that we've dropped now. Look at that path. Nice and easy. Let's see if we can't drop down this tree right here. Drop the whole tree with that thing. I think I'll save my blade though and not cut down trees as thick as that anymore. Because I can really use this blade to just go in and knock down all this little stuff, you know? We may have found a new employee of the month for November. I mean, not November, for February. All right, let's get this whole side right here now. All right. Easy work, easy work. Easy work. Easy work, y'all. Easy work, y'all. Wow. This whole area back here in the back, that's crazy. This whole area back here in the back was nothing more than just small twigs. Just small twigs that just needed to be removed out of the way. And then underneath of it, you have so much free reign. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 big trees just sitting here, just chilling underneath. And then you got all this little petty stuff underneath of it that just simply need to be cut down. Having somebody come through with a mulcher, you know, would have costed us a pretty penny. But for the little area that we're trying to do right now, it doesn't hurt to just come through with something like this, knock it out real quick, and be on our merry way. I think we need to start a burn pile. And the chickens need some ash for the diatomaceous, for the dust bath. But wow, look at that. Cleared out, boys and girls. We have got it cleared out. We just need to go through and pick up the pieces. Now, we do still have this little area over here that I'm going to need to go through and do the same thing. This is on your hip pretty much. It's still kind of taxing to the body. My hands more so. I don't know, my hands started cramping up early though. But there's a couple of trees in here that I'm going to want to take down just because they're leaning. But now we pretty much have a clear fence line back this way. All we have to do is move the stuff out of the way, cut it up. Then we'll be on to something here, boys. We are definitely on to something here. There's a couple of trees that I want to take down, though. I'm going to have to go through and mark them. They're not the straightest. I need some straight trees. I don't want anything leaning. That big old tree back there got to go. Jesus. All right. Well, let's I think we might need to start a fire, to tell you the truth. Let's take us a mini break, though. Man, we just put in some work. Doing the land and clearing the land like that with the little chainsaw is going to be clutch, because before, where y'all said, man, you are beating the crap out of that poor little craftsman. Before, I was beating the crap out of that craftsman, pushing it everywhere. Now, let's not get it twisted. The craftsman did clear out this whole first part we have over here, everything underneath, right? And it cleared out our driveway and where we're at now. So the craftsman went under, cut everything underneath, came back, chainsaw, chopped down everything, brought in the excavator, and dug up tree stumps. And we got to be careful because we're going to slide. Dug up tree stumps, and I didn't come back with a bulldozer. I think that this time around, once we get all these trees to the ground, on that side, oh, Jesus, I'm going to fall. This is what I'm working with. This is all straight ice, and it's a slope. So yeah, but let me stop and talk for a second, stop being dangerous. All right, so as to where we was taking this push mower and pushing through, this time I will go through with the weed eater. That was a lot quicker. It only hits the sticks, which ultimately keeps the ground from being undisturbed, which means the pigs, when they get moved over there, can now have plenty of stuff to root up and do what they want to do because it's still all there. Give them a little bit more time and they're to do their magic, give them something to do as well. So I like that theory. I like that a lot better. Try to get back over to the other side, see if I can't get this mini chainsaw and we can get some of these branches cut off of the tree. Amber's off today. I don't know if she wants to come out here or not, but she said something about doing seeds. But let's take our little break and get back to it, y'all. All right, well, I guess what I'll do is that pile is getting kind of big. So I think what I'll do is I'll start another pile of branches and stuff right here. Because I'm not cutting down that tree. I'm not cutting down that tree. And I plan to put this stuff in a wood chipper if I can. Rent one. So we'll just pile it all up here for when that day comes. And if not, it'll still be out my way. And that's what matters the most, is that it's out my way. So I can see what's going on. See, got little stuff like that I can cut with that chains. With that, what's that thing called? With that weed eater. We'll create a barrier with this one. Start getting this stuff moving. I ordered a hitch for the four-wheeler. So hopefully that'll be here. So that I can then get a cart so I can haul these different logs and stuff around the property to where I want them to be. Yep. Sounds like a fantastic idea. Until now, what I think I'm going to do is I'm necessarily maybe building in this area right here. So I don't want to stack my logs literally right there. How about we stack them between these two cedar trees right here. So it's not too far away. And it's a big enough gap that I can probably fill up in no time. I can already see this being in the way. Oh man. See what I mean? This is a stump. Let's get that. One day at a time, y'all. You gotta stack your days like you stack these logs. One at a time. One at a time. Look at all this good old firewood that we got now. Keep us warm while we're out here working. So we'll put the sticks on this side, logs on the other side. Organized chaos, that's all. Organized chaos. Organized chaos. Oh man, that's the beauty of being out here and doing this is you have to clear the land before you can see the land. Then when you see the land, you can build on the land. So just taking it one step at a time, boys. One step at a time. You see it, right foot forward, left foot following right behind. I should have got the small chain. So I'm thinking about to crank up that thing and knock down all these little trees right here so they're not grabbing me as I'm walking. Let's get that done real quick. I already didn't do too much. All right, it should be good. Or not. It should be good. Let's get back to moving. Well, it looks like a mess really ain't that bad once you get to moving. The logs and the trees and the branches. You get to seeing that it really ain't that bad. You just need to be organized. Just need to be organized. Just that quick. Look at that. Move a couple of branches, and it opens up everything. 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 Let's uncover some of this great land we have. Look at that. See what just a couple of branches will do. Couple of branches that had you ready to quit now. Look like, man, that's a lot. And it don't be. I'm glad I'm doing this now that it's cold. Although I do like the heat a little bit better. The snakes also like it. So I'm cautious right now. They say, what is it? Copperheads? The copperheads. I've seen one copperhead since I've been here. He was a baby. A lot of black snakes, mainly. See, all these little twig branches I can come through with that weed eater. Cut them up. Go on about my merry way. Some of this stuff was already falling. And I just cut it up. Look through here. Man. Dang it, we just did something just then, didn't we? That's another good little portion. When it's all said and done. Cleaned up. Wow. I need to get this cut up. Get this cut up into some logs. Yes, sir. Well, feel like this video is getting pretty lengthy, and all I'm doing is clearing out land by hand. So appreciate you guys watching today's video. We learned something new. We tried something new, and we accomplished something new. So there's progress in itself. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you keep following. Make sure you keep liking. Hype up the video down in the comments down below. Hype it up. And I'm gonna get back to work because as you see, we got a lot to clear. Next time you see this, I'm positive and sure it's not gonna look like this. So appreciate you guys. Like I always say, love, peace, and happiness. I'm gonna play some music out here and get in the vibe and get to cleaning. Love you guys. Have a blessed day.